Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Earth Child Tarot. This is your general messages for the month of February 2021. I have posted your Mercury retrograde readings as well for your sun sign. It's intended for your sun sign, but you could definitely check out any other signs of Virgo that you have in your chart, or if it's not Virgo and you want to check for your sun or your moon sign or your Venus or wherever part of your natal chart you wish to get spiritual messages about, feel free to check out that Mercury retrograde message that I've posted. These messages will be slightly shorter. I usually go for 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm trying to keep it under that time mark, just to kind of get to the point of your messages throughout your monthly messages. And in March I will be posting other videos on my Patreon or extended readings for the readings that I post here on YouTube, so you can check the link down below for my Patreon if you so choose to support me there. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. If there are any other readings that you wish to see on my channel, feel free to post a comment down below letting me know what types of messages you would like to hear on my channel. Okay? So, for all signs of Virgo, for all signs of Virgo for February 2021, general messages for the sign of Virgo. For the sign of Virgo for February 2021, general messages. All signs of Virgo, universe, source, spirit guides, deities, archangels, and ancestors. For all signs of Virgo for February 2021. Let's see. All right, so the card that wanted to pop out, it just kind of showed itself, is Father. Leo actually got that card as well. That is a card that popped out for Leo, or not Leo, I'm sorry, Cancer. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart. We have Egypt, and we have forgiveness. For you in Cancer, Virgo, it seems that there is a father figure here. Some of you guys may be from the continent of Africa, okay? Or you are African descent. All right, Virgo. That's for maybe a couple of you or a number of you. Some of you guys are specifically, you have heritage from Egypt, and you have a father figure. Either you wish to express forgiveness, you're asking for forgiveness, or they're going to ask forgiveness from you, whether your father is alive or in the spiritual plane. Okay. Now, for others of you, your past life is connected to Egypt. All right. Now, others of you, you are fathers yourselves. Okay. But there is something in regards to forgiveness here. Some of you guys are going to travel to the continent of Africa, or you're studying that. Okay. Interesting. Let's see for Virgo. I also get the sense that when it comes to writing or journaling, there might be a deity, very ancient deity, okay, or spirit guide that is from Egypt, or that is worshipped in Egypt at this time, or that maybe there's a deity that was worshipped a long time ago in Egypt that is trying to connect with you at this time and is trying to help you understand forgiveness. Or you're just gonna end up patching things up with someone, and it could be a father figure here. It could also be your grandfather. Okay, but they don't necessarily have to be here on this plane. They can be passed on. Okay, but for others of you, you are fathers, and you're connecting with your children on a deeper level. Okay, and there may be some type of a spirit guide. Could be attached to Egypt. It doesn't have to be Egypt. It can be an African deity. and just, you know, any African deity from the continent of Africa that's trying to help you in with this. Okay, Mercury is in retrograde until the 19th, so there is some energies from your past that will come back to you. Okay. Virgo, February 2021. Oof. February 2021. Okay. It's interesting. You're getting a lot of cards from the Oracle decks. You have opposition. You have that lion there. Virgo. And then you have limitation. So for some of you guys, there is something in regards to culture or religion or family father figure, where maybe they felt held back or you felt held back from those energies. Okay, in the month of February, some of you guys are feeling held back a little bit. Okay. You are at odds with this person or at odds with a part of your culture. Okay. So let's go ahead and read this card here for you. So let's read opposition first. Okay. It says, if a person, place, thing, or idea is rubbing you the wrong way, I strongly advise you to dig deeper to try to discover what the antagonistic feelings are really about. This is especially true if nothing has been done directly to you. What does that person, place, or thing really represent in your mind? Why does how a person looks, perceives the world, communicates, or behaves irritate you so much if what they do has absolutely no effect whatsoever on your life? The sooner you realize your antagonistic feelings have nothing to do with them, but everything to do with you, the sooner you will either change your mind or have no reaction at all. If the opposition you are experiencing is with someone who has done something directly to you and you can't forgive them, then ask yourself why they are still in your life. Okay? If you are too emotionally dependent to let them go, then be aware that you are making a conscious decision to continue hurting. If the antagonist is someone whom you can't cut off or keep your distance from, then it may be time for a forthright why death hurts. Forthright discussion. I'm sorry. There are times when we build up resentments against others without ever giving them the opportunity to make things right. Okay. Virgo. There is someone here. It could be your children or it could be your own father. This can be someone that you can't really get rid of. It's someone who is a part of you, no matter how distant you are from them. Okay? And how are you contributing to your emotional stagnation when it comes to this person? Are you still holding on to the pain that this person caused you? But if this person hasn't really caused you any direct pain, why are you holding on to them in such a negative way? Why not just let it go and just realize that they are who they are, and if they want to change, they have to do that work. It's not up to you to hate them and hold them accountable. Sometimes you just have to leave. You just have to leave someone alone and just move on. And just forgive them in your heart. But for others of you, you may end up reconciling with this person. Okay? Interesting. Now we have limitation. I'm going to read that one really quickly. Once I find it. Okay. So it says, boundaries and limitations are probably very filthy words if you consider yourself to be cosmopolitan and open-minded. However, it is important to remember that without boundaries and limitations, we would not be able to live. If our kidneys decided to suddenly function like a liver, bees suddenly hated nectar, and trees just didn't feel like emitting oxygen anymore, we would be in trouble. We expect boundaries to be strictly maintained in the natural world around us, but sometimes we forget that we too must adhere to laws to ensure things run smoothly according to a greater plan. Virgo, you do not have to be attached to anyone in any way. Doesn't matter if it's friends or family. Just because you forgive someone does not mean that you have to be attached to them emotionally. You don't have to be attached at the hip. Sometimes forgiveness means you offer that person forgiveness so that you can move on with your life and heal yourself and not carry that baggage or that burden. If there is a religion or some form of culture that you feel you could never really let go of because it's a part of who you are, you may need to have a conversation with someone to understand how to reconcile with that energy, or understand how you can transform within that culture and change yourself within that culture. Because, even for myself, being a part of a certain culture, that can never be changed. That is a part of who I am, right? But there are certain aspects of that culture that can be toxic, right? Of anyone's culture. Anyone's culture can be toxic because we're human beings, right? But how can you detoxify that aspect of yourself so that you can live healthily within your culture? For those of you who are dealing with cultural issues. But if it's family, you do not have to be attached. Your relationship will change. It won't be the same, but you can at least move forward with that person, and both of you be on the same page and understand that things happened and we have to move forward in a different way. Others of you, it's okay to distance yourself for a time. You do not have to be attached emotionally. It's okay. Right? Let's pull one more oracle message for you guys, Virgo. All signs of Virgo for the month of February 2021. General messages for Virgo, February 2021. Yeah, you have the loon, intuitive. It says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. You don't need to be around this person, Virgo, if you don't want to be. If this person is trying to apologize and they want to ask for forgiveness, give them that space to do so. Right? You don't have to, run to them and embrace them. No, give them the space to speak to you. Once they've spoken to you and said their piece, you move on and you decide, is this relationship still worth you investing your time in, or is this person just giving you some closure so that you can move on? Right? All right. But follow your intuition on that one, Virgo. Don't follow your emotions. Follow your intuition. Follow your spirit. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Talk about a little bit more about what's going on with you in this predicament in February. Okay. For Virgo, all signs of Virgo. February 2021. Oof. don't know. Got the Tower, Scorpio. Some of you guys are dealing with the Scorpio. Death, more Scorpio energy. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with the Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart. And we have the Ten of Swords, ruin. Okay, that's Libra energy. Could also represent Gemini or Aquarius. Virgo. Something that needs to end, let it end. Don't hold on to it. And some of you guys may be saying things like, you know, I'm over that person. They were so mean to me. You know, they're shady. And you're saying all these things that may be true about this person, right? But like, why are you so moved by this person? And if it's because they've hurt you directly, why are you still interacting with them? Why are you still interacting with them? Let it go. Let it go. Because this limitation, this is limiting you. If you're still holding on, I was saying this to you too, Virgo, in your Mercury retrograde. If you're doing things that you're very particular about something, and you're very calculative and technical about things, and you just have a judgment or a certain opinion about someone, why hold on to them? What is the point of holding on to something that bothers you? Some of you guys may feel like you can only bond with someone over like negative things that you go through, but why not try to bond with someone through positivity? Change conversations, the way you have conversations with people, right? Let me clarify these cards for you, Virgo. Whatever the number 88 means to you, or 1717 to Virgo, you might want to look that up. Yeah, Six of Swords, you need to move on. This is clarifying the Tower. You need to move on. You need to move on. This is getting a little ridiculous, Virgo, and you're some type of energy is just is becoming too much, is weighing you down. Princess of Discs. So some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Some of you guys have children, or you're dealing with someone you have a child with, and they're toxic. But this is you can't focus on this. You can't dwell on this. Others of you are still holding on to a death. Some of you guys lost someone, and you're still holding on to the negative, that death that happened as if it happened yesterday. You have to move on from it, Virgo. Dwelling on that death, that person's soul, they have to move on too. There's someone from the afterlife that's trying to connect with you, Virgo, and it could be your father. And you're allowing your energy of your father to get in the way of your life here on this plane. It's not going to serve you. Move on. Forgive your father, or forgive this person. If this is a child that you've lost a long time ago, you have to let them go. Move on. You have to. I know that's easier said than done. And this is coming from someone who's lost someone. A few people in my life, right? It is hard, but you have to. You have to. Then you have the Princess of Swords. So yeah, some of you guys lost a child, or you lost a parent. Move on. You have to. They want you to move on. They want you to. It's time to do the work. Okay? Some of you guys are also dealing with the Sagittarius, okay? When you move on, the faster things will move for you, okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Take care, Virgo. Bye.